عليكم maanta waxaan hadlaysa Foosiya waxaan joognaa marti ku nahay maanta nacasuumay Youth UintedYES TV oo ku yaala Lisbon Street 145 Lisbon Street and floorka afraad and room 406 oo ku yaala Lewiston Main waxaa kaloo maanta xaggan marti nagu ah Melissa Dunn iyo Taysir Chama.
My name is Melissa Dunn. I'm a tenants' rights community organizer here in Lewiston, and I also serve on Lewiston's first housing cooperative for Raise Up.
And my name is Taysir Jama, and I'm the lead prevention coordinator at Healthy Androscoggin, and I do the general education and outreach in the community about lead poisoning prevention.
Melissa, what is lead and where is lead found?
Well, lead is a natural element from the earth, and it doesn't really affect people until it's made into a compound like gasoline, paint, and products like that.
How does lead affect our community?
Okay. Lead affects our community because it's highly found in very old homes, specifically lead paint dust, which is how children end up getting poisoned. And Lewiston Auburn has the highest rate in the state of Maine, 3 times more than any other county.
Melissa, how does lead poison happen?
Well, what we're finding because of our older housing stock, that dust created from opening and closing windows and opening and closing doors is getting on the floor. And children under 6 are primarily affected by lead because they're usually on the floor and playing, and it's hands to mouth or toys to mouth. Although lead can be ingested as well, it's either inhaled or ingested.
Taysir waxaan ku weydiinaa badanaa barrinjigani UFA who is most affected by lead?
So lead is mostly affects children that are under the age of 6 and also pregnant mothers. So a mom can be have lead poisoning when she's younger, and it ends up being stored in her bones, and usually when she's pregnant is usually when it can get into the baby's blood system and affect the unborn child.
And I'd like to do a follow-up to that question that I think is important, because some of our conversation we overlook some of the, I guess, kind of symptoms, but children under the age of 6 are most affected because they're still developing and maybe not getting adequate nutrition during that time. So if a child's poisoned by lead, they may become non-communicative or deafness or death. And for pregnant mothers, they may have stillborn or a miscarriage.
How can the families protect themselves? And Melissa, Melissa, would you explain to us how can a family protect themselves from lead?
Well, there's a lot of great organizations here. Healthy Androscoggin has a lot of materials on hand, and Taysir can probably speak to that. But what's really important for families is to really get connected with organizations doing work around lead, either through their primary care physician or their doctor, and organizations like Healthy Androscoggin and Neighborhood Housing League. But initially, you know, we do demolition notifications for the city of Lewiston, and in those handouts are included ways to clean, to minimize exposure to lead poisoning or lead dust, excuse me. And I would suggest that if people do find lead in their home, which we've forwarded some pictures, but if people do find lead in their home, code enforcement right now is paying a lot of attention. And so if people need to have an advocate on their side to contact code enforcement to address the issue of lead in their home that they're visually seeing, this is the time to do it.
Taysir?
So some of the things that we do at Healthy Androscoggin is that we work with tenants and landlords and also people who do demolition work, and to try to educate them a little bit about what lead poisoning it is, how it affects people in the community, and also specifically for contractors, notify them that there's a new law that's gone into effect that you have to be lead certified before you can go into a home and work in a space that could have lead poisoning. We also work with the city of Lewiston, and they actually have a lead grant that works with landlords to help improve their homes by getting rid of lead paint, but also providing a healthy home. So we do mold work around mold, pests, bed bugs, asthma reduction. So making sure that the entire home is safe, and the main thing that we work with is making sure that the house is lead safe. We also hold classes, lead classes, and we provide cleaning materials to residents. We try to outreach to people that specifically live in the downtown area, which have the highest rate of lead poisoning. And we provide cleaning materials for parents, and we also educate them on ways to keep their kids lead safe, eating nutritious foods, and also do work around tobacco, substance abuse. But nutrition is the biggest component, making sure that the parents and the family is having a healthy diet to increase their chances to fight off lead poisoning. I just wanted to add that once the people that actually do the abatement orders is Community Concepts, and they're contracted with the Maine CDC and also the City of Williston. So tenants shouldn't be afraid to get their children tested, and be afraid that if their children does test high for lead, that they have to do all the work themselves. There's a lot of resources in the community that assist them with that.
Melissa, you have anything to add on?
So I just wanted to add that organizations like Healthy Androscoggin, the League, and Pine Tree Legal can help tenants if they feel they might have lead in their home and want to test their floor and their windowsills. We have free lead dust testing kits that we can help tenants with and help them navigate how to do that themselves. And other than that, we're just hoping really to get the message out there to finally eradicate lead poisoning in children, because in the long run, I mean, it's damaging lives. So this is really important that we're spreading the message to our neighbors.
sidoo kale rinjigan leerkana haddana kortag samayno oo nadaafadda aqalka badino waxaa naga yaraasa baranbaradeedana qofka neefta ku kicisa, waxaa naga yaraanaya dhiqlaha daaqadahan furaynaa, uunsigaan ka yaraynayna. I don't know. You guys want to add anything else?